Hi, this is Craig from Sulcata Grove. I'm doing an update today on these cedar signs that we made for marking trees. I've made a couple of what I consider to be improvements on the method of putting them in and how they look when they're done. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So one of the other differences that I did is in my tools. Before I was doing the wood burning with a soldering iron, and I get some fairly fine lines and they're not holding up all that well. So I invested in a new piece of equipment that's doing much better. It makes much darker lines, and that is this. It is a multi-temperature wood burning tool. I actually got this one at Hobby Lobby. I think they have them on Amazon though. It comes with a number of different tips. I like the very little short rounded one best. I'm going to actually go back over some of these that I did with the soldering iron with the wood burner and show you what a difference it makes. So here's the before. So you can see it comes out much darker. It's actually much faster. I think that the wood burning torch gets up to about 750 degrees, whereas I think the soldering iron was less than that. So it burns quicker, gives you a much darker line. I've also stopped using those branding irons for the O's and the E's. It's easy enough to do it with this where it wasn't an issue. The last thing I'm doing differently is instead of just spraying them on the surface with polyurethane spray, I'm actually dipping them in polyurethane. So this is just standard polyurethane, and in order to cover them well, I'm dipping the whole thing in. So I'm trying not to get it inside the connector because that will make it not fit very well. So I'm just kind of dipping down both sides and making sure it comes together, and then I'm going to drain them off. And then what I've been doing to dry them is just using a paper clip and clipping them out on a clothesline just so they can drip out outside and dry. And you get a little bit of a drip kind of at one of the corners. If that really bothers you, you can turn them while they're drying and you won't get that. It doesn't bother me. So then when these are drying, you can just clip them on. And again, if drips at one end are a problem with you, then you can come and turn them as they start to dry. But I haven't seen too much of an issue with them. And so here's the final product. We have the markers with the thicker, darker writing on them. We have the wooden post, and the whole thing has been dipped in polyurethane, so it should be much more weatherproof. And hopefully these things will last for many, many years. And so then I just put them out here